Hey guys, Chillx here. So while I was editing this video, apparently part of it got cut off. So I'm just gonna recap right before this video starts. Basically, what I was saying is I was doing my intro and I was saying, all right, today we're gonna be going over iCheat, and yeah, so it's right before all the cheats got broken by the update. So yeah, that was basically it. Just want to let you guys know that. On to the video. Panorama update. A lot of cheats got broken by that. Surprisingly, Omni wasn't, but this cheat was. But they've released new updates. It's all good now. So yeah, we're gonna basically be going over everything. I'm gonna go over Rage in just a second, but right now we're gonna go over the legit mode. By the way, this right now I have my legit config on. Actually, we're gonna go over visuals. So of course we're gonna have our chams on and off, enemy chams. Yeah. The wall hack chams and glow. I don't use glow. You can't use glow chams anyway. Also, you have glow on weapons, so I can just have that. I think if I'm gonna talk about this for a second, if I'm gonna compare this to Omni-Aim, I think Omni-Aim has a lot more features, right? But this has less features, but it does them very well, and it's an insane cheat. Also has the rage mode, which is something Omni-Aim doesn't have. But yeah, into the cheat, we're gonna have our player boxes, the HP bar, which is at the bottom, not like most cheats. The one problem with this HP bar is that the closer you get, the bigger it gets. I don't like that. It should just be the same anyway. But yeah, let's see. We can have the skeleton. I really like the skeleton. Their names, their weapons. Of course, you can have their hitboxes. I don't use that. You can see who is spectating you in the top left over there. You have your recoil crosshair. So for instance, if I'm like, I think I was changing everything, but yeah, you can have that. We also have enemies only, and the item ESP, basically the name of the item that you're dropping, AK-47. The bomb ESP, which shows the timer for the bomb when it's planted. Third person, good for raging. Your FOV circle, I really like this. I also like this mouse, it's nice. The no post-processing, this is good if you have low FPS, use this. It goes up, surprisingly. You have chrome mode, which I don't see being too useful, just darkens them a little bit. LSD, which is a pretty crazy mode. It can crash your game. Yeah, this is if you're want to know what it's like to be. Yeah, no, we'll get that and that in a second. We have snow mode, which is pretty cool. Basically, it just removes pretty much all textures, so you just have this ground here. So I think if you use this, you might get a little bit better FPS. Okay, of course we're gonna have night mode. Night mode just looks crazy. I love night mode. I always use it. It's really good. No flash. I would not suggest using it. But if you're raging, go ahead. You can have radar always on. No zoom HUD, and your field of view. You can also customize each and every color for everything, pretty much here. Alright, now we're going to move on to the skin changer and glove changer, so you can also choose your knife you want. Right now I'm rocking the Karambit Lore. It's probably my second favorite knife in the game. My favorite, probably the M9 Bayonet. Hold on, let me go and change this real quickly. I think, let's see if we get the right one. They have, of course they have, every single skin can go on each weapon, even if it like doesn't fit. And we're gonna get a fifth try. Cool. Yeah, that's probably my favorite favorite knife in the game. Anyway, because you have the glove changer, change it to anything you want. It's not an inventory changer like Omni-Aim. It's just you, and you're the only one that can see this. Of course, there's no profile changer like Omni-Aim, which is something I really like about it. Anyway, moving on to the legit tab. We're going to have our pistol aimbot, rifle aimbot, and sniper aimbot. And of course, you just enable it up here. Okay, so we can choose where we want to hit them. Something I like about this. Go over to the, let's see, FPS. Hold on just a second. There we go. So it's kind of a bit of a flick, but it's not like silent, where of course you don't really want to use silent for something if you're maybe, because it's silent basically on my screen. On my screen it looks like that. It looks pretty legit, to be honest, but on their screen it's me flicking to them and flicking back, and it's not good at all. This it kind of takes silent, slows it down a little bit. It kind of, the problem with this one is that it's kind of aiming at the neck, so it's not really getting headshots, which is a bit of a problem, but it can be adjusted, I guess. So maybe I do upper body, see what happens. Okay, so it's just aim soak. Alright, so yeah, I guess that is a couple problems. There are problems with iCheat. Its support is really slow. This would be my #1 cheat if their support wasn't really slow, which it is. Of course, you can backtrack normal silent. This is your FOV slider. Choose how big or small you want that FOV to use. So I can just have it up there if I wanted. So yeah, your aiming time, basically how long it takes you to go from this place to that place. You can have trigger bot. I would suggest not using trigger bot, but it is there. Overburst. Yeah, this is all the trigger bot stuff, and smoke check. Of course, you're gonna have the same stuff for the snipers, whatever. So yeah, I do use silent for my snipers. But yeah, so basically, now we're gonna go over this. You can reveal ranks, air stuck. I don't use air stuck, but I guess if you're raging, it's pretty cool. Hide names or like streamer or something. Also, you can load all your configs right here. You can only have 4. That's the limit. But yeah, that's all I basically use. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and load up my rage config. So looking at this, we're gonna have our aimbot, our recoil, auto shoot. I'll turn it on in a second. Auto pistol, auto scope. Aim tight. We'll do silent. Auto stop, auto duck, resolver, and the anti-aim. I will do fake down and backwards. That's just the way I do it. The problem with this is that if I do that, it's just spinning on your screen. Right. So it's pretty hard to. There we go. Yeah. Get like a better gun. Let's see. There is a slight problem with this. Hold on. I'm gonna turn this off quickly. There is a slight problem with this. So if I get the auto over here, it's weird. It like scopes in, and shot doesn't register, and it's I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Kind of broken there. Here, I'll just grab a AK. Okay, so you're also gonna have smooth and aim, which if you're that, you probably don't want that. Your auto wall, you can choose minimum damage, basically to make it aim at the head, basically. If you want to have a limited FOV, you can do that. Angle. Let's see. Yeah, so this is something that Omnium doesn't have. A couple other cheats don't have. It's a really good legitimate. I would not suggest that fake lag and this on. It really doesn't work. If you have fake lag and all of this on, you can just have fake lag if you want. So yeah, you can have, if you really just only want headshots. But if you have this and it's like shooting through the wall or something, it might not shoot through the wall if you have auto shoot on, because it can't do that minimum damage that you want. So if I just do this, yeah, it's pretty crazy. But that basically goes over everything for iCheat. I think it's an insane cheat. It's only $10 right now. I would suggest if you're gonna get a cheat, get either Omname, iCheat. These are really good cheats. Of course, I'm gonna be doing more reviews in the future. This is just going over everything in my config. So if you want my config, this is it. So yeah, I really like iCheat. I do use it a lot. God, it's really overpowered. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Your support on the channel does mean a lot. So yeah, if you're new to the channel, just thank you for subscribing, and thank you for watching the video in general. But yeah, with that said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.